Emmerdales. Jai Sharma could have got himself into more trouble on Wednesday night as he tried to bribe Ben Tucker into taking the blame for the bridge collapse. After the shock of the bridge collapsing during the HOP's survival challenge, Jai Sharma, played by Chris Bisson, has been threatened with legal action over the injuries sustained by Victoria Sugden, Isabel Hodgins, David Metcalf, Matthew Wolfenden, Manpreet Sharma, Rebecca Sarkar, and Charles Anderson. Kevin Mataran. Not wanting to take the rap and lose his business, Jai tried to pass the blame and bribe Ben Tucker, Simon Lennon, who had signed off the health and safety record. But will Jai's desperate bribe land him in bigger trouble than he already is? At the beginning of Wednesday's episode, Ellis Chapman, Aaron Anthony, and Billy Fletcher, Jay Consul, informed Jai they would no longer be associated with the Hop. Annoyed at their news, Jai shouted, "Get out, scuttle off the pair of you, because you can, can't you, while I clean up your mess, can you believe the brass neck?" But before he could continue, girlfriend Laurel Thomas, Charlotte Bellamy, snapped, "What? Selling him down the river looking after number one, isn't that exactly what you're planning on doing to Ben?" Later, Ben arrived after receiving a message from Jai saying he needed to speak to him, asking if everything was all right. Jai responded, "All right? No, that's not the word that comes to mind." Having no clue about what Jai had in mind, Ben began, "Look, I know how much you must be fretting about all the lost trade and everything else, but if we all pull together, we can turn this thing around." Jai took this moment of openness to ask, "So what you're saying is you're prepared to step up to the plate?" "Yeah, course, I'll do whatever you need, you know that, and so will everyone else," Ben said confidently. However, Jai soon dropped his bombshell. "Yeah, unfortunately, it's not about everyone else, is it? We had word from the health and safety officer yesterday. Let's just say this guy didn't exactly pull any punches. The bridge, health and safety-wise, it was all signed off, and that puts me in a tight spot. See, there was only one signature on that risk assessment." Realizing what he was trying to say, Ben asked, "As in mine?" "Hang on, I did everything by the book. I knew that bridge was safe. The only reason it must have collapsed was because..." Jai interrupted, "It buckled under too much weight, which brings me to point number 2, supervision was your responsibility." Trying to save his job, Ben told Jai he did everything he could to ensure everyone's safety and that he couldn't be in two places at once. Jai tried to diffuse Ben's anger and said, "Nobody is pinning anything on anyone, believe it or not, I am trying to protect you. None of us want headlines like this, do we? And you know that journalists can dig around." To which Ben snapped back, "Are you threatening me?" Jai explained, "I am not asking you to hold your hands up, just hand in your resignation and let people draw the wrong conclusions, okay? Take the money and start over. There will be nothing on your record." Taking a bite out of what Jai was hinting at, Ben asked, "All right, how much?" Smiling at his question, Jai replied, "Shall we say, 10 grand? I think that's more than generous." However, Ben yelled back, "You really think I can be bought off? That wasn't for me, that was for my lawyer. When I tell them how you tried to bribe me, you know I really used to have respect for you. More fool me, you could have offered me 100 grand, and the answer still would have been the same." Ben later told boyfriend Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, and Liv Flaherty, Isabel Steele, about the bribe he had just received from Jai, which infuriated Aaron. Storming over to the Hop and facing Jai, Aaron fumed, "You think you can just push him around, and he'll roll over? You wanted him to take the fall for the accident, tried to frame him." Jai replied, "Yeah, okay, I wanted him gone, that is only because he is a liability," which resulted in Aaron punching him in the face. Will Ben and Aaron get revenge for Jai's bribe by reporting him to the police? Will Jai eventually take the fall for the bridge collapsing after being arrested for bribing Ben to save his own skin?